Grand Finals, TNG versus PBU. TNG went ahead and picked up Shire. PBU's got first pick, first ban, and we're just waiting for everybody to load in, and we'll get this draft underway. All right, so red ban. They play TNG. PBU plays TNG a lot. They practice together. They know each other very, very, very well. Let's see what they go ahead and go with the ban first. I suspect that when TNG gets their ban, they'll be banning its Artanis, but I could be wrong on that fact. That's a ban I would definitely be interested in after watching Ataro God swap some of those players last game. And we got a Ragnaros ban. It's a solid ban on the side of PBU. Don't want to let the boys at TNG have Ragnaros. TNG thinking about what they want to ban here. I still think they should lead with the Artanis ban personally. But I could understand leading with a different ban. Maybe going with a Thrall ban is not what I was going to say. But okay. Thrall ban it is. So I get the feeling that if PBU doesn't take Artanis here, TNG will. So the question becomes, does PBU take first pick Artanis, or do they pick something different and give the possibility of TNG grabbing Artanis? What are they going to pick? Artanis it is. Tychus would not be a bad pick here. Simply because you want to really pick it up before it gets banned out in the next ban phase, if it's banned out. But TNG clearly has something in mind because they banned Thrall first. Taking their time thinking about it, though. There we go. All right, Malfurion and ETC. Okay. All right, so two really strong standard picks on the side of TNG with a Malfurion and an ETC. Kicking it over to PBU to say, all right, boys, what are you going to pick to go with that Artanis ears? Unfortunately for PBU, they do not get to use the Malfurion roots after the Artanis swap. So they're going to have to look at maybe pick up a Rhaegar here, so that might not be possibly banned out. And Rhaegar slow should help secure the kill after an Artanis swap. Alright, Rhaegar Li Ming. Rhaegar to slow, Li Ming to do the big damage to them post-swap. And Li Ming's really got some really great poke. So jumping into the ban phase, maybe a Zarya ban or a Muradin ban. Okay. Now, on the side of PBU, I'm thinking Tychus is probably not a bad ban here to keep TNG from getting the Tychus to eat into Artanis and whoever the second tank is that that PBU is going to pick. Thinking an awfully long time. And they banned the Sonya. Okay. All right. and with that comes out the Tychus Zeratul. That's always the problem with going into a comp that needs a second tank. Tychus is just really, really powerful. Zeratul can set up almost anything with a Void Prison. And because Jaina's not banned, and it would be silly for PBU to pick up Jaina, I would expect Jaina to possibly be the last pick on the side of TNG, unless they want to go into a second tank to complement the ETC. For PBU, okay. Pandemonium. I know one of the characters on PBU is really strong at Chen, one of the players. I just don't remember which one it is. I want to say it's Penguin Bob has Chen locked in kind of as a strong player. And a Lunara pick again. Okay. Lunara did a good job for PBU last game, so no reason not to take her again this game. And final pick over to TNG. Like I said, I kind of like the idea behind possibly going a Jaina here. Taking a while to think through this, though. There we go. Ooh. Zagara. That was unexpected. Okay. All right. So let's call this classic comp days. We got two interesting comps on both sides. I know Zagara will give you the global if you're looking for it, unless you go Maw. If you go Maw, then you're just looking for another way to shut the enemy team down. But we'll have to see how that goes as we jump into the game. So, for PBU on the red side, we have Workhorse rocking out that Rhaegar, Ataro on the Li Ming, Penguin Bob on the Chen, Thermic on the Lunara, and Fire on the Artanis. And for TNG on the blue side, we have Cover on the Zeratul, Asusaki on the Tychus, Paxtus on the ETC, Grim on the Zagara, and Dayuni on the Malfurion. I'm a little surprised that Ataro isn't sticking with his Artanis, but that's okay. We have a solid draft on both sides. It'll be interesting to see who does what.
Heroes, prepare for combat.
All right. Both teams do look like they're getting ready to come out into the normal 5v5 in the middle lane. Artanis might be going top right away. That could be interesting. I'm a little surprised Zagara is not going top to start, but that's okay.
Let the battle begin.
Artanis did join in the mid lane, so we are going to have a straight 5-on-5 to begin right in the middle. Both teams just kind of poking around, not really putting a ton of damage on either of the other team. Although, I say that, and Zeratul taking a lot of damage, about half health, and Lunara about to die. She is going to escape, but she did take a huge chunk of damage there. And now we're going to go into the standard laning phase.
Control them and let loose the Dragon Knight.
It's going to be Zagara versus Artanis and and Lunara. They're setting up for a kill here. Just missing that Artanis swap. So Lunara's going to go ahead and go back down. Penguin Bob on the Chen is pretty low on health. And looks like ETC... they're rotating up. They're going to look to get a kill on this Chen, and they are going to accomplish that. So TNG with First Blood, killing that Chen with a quick rotation top lane. Tychus getting pushed out bottom lane, which is going to allow PBU to grab the bottom shrine. Both teams just kind of set up and soaking. Asusaki doing a good job of dodging Li Ming's orbs in that bottom lane. And it looks like we are going to get a rotation, TNG into the bottom lane. And this may be a dead Lunara here. They are pushing out that damage and are going to confirm that kill. So TNG gets a second kill, this time against Lunara. And if Chen doesn't get up top to grab that altar or that shrine, the Dragon Knight is available for the blue team. Nope, Chen is going to be able to secure the top shrine and take away the possibility of TNG grabbing a Dragon Knight right away. And really harassing, Chen really harassing Zagara top lane and forcing her to go back and tap. Early Siege Giant camp picked up on the side of PBU down in the bottom lane is going to possibly help push that lane out a little bit and allow Rhaegar to recapture the shrine. But only if Li Ming helps him, and Li Ming has disappeared. ETC sliding in, almost able to pick up that Rhaegar. And top lane, we did have cover on the Zeratul, end up going all the way up there and securing both the second shrine. And looks like he's going to try and sneak this Dragon Knight. He got pretty close, but was swapped, able to pour out of that Artanis swap. However, the shrines are still lit blue, and if ETC and Malfurion rotate up here, TNG may be able to pick up this Dragon Knight. Some nice zoning going on the side of TNG, and they do secure that first Dragon Knight at 3.5 minutes. So it looks like TNG is going to take that Dragon Knight top and try and push down this top wall, while the rest of TNG soaks mid lane and bottom lane. It's actually a good way to handle this first Dragon Knight. The first Dragon Knight is not going to do a ton of damage for you, and by soaking all three lanes, you can secure an early game XP lead. So the first tower's down in the top lane, and it looks like Dragon Knight's going to starts to fade away, but then decides, nope, you know what? I'm not done here. I'm going to try and take out this second tower and the gate itself. So the Dragon Knight continues to push against the top lane tower and wall. And TNG does have about full level lead at this point over PBU. The Dragon Knight time has expired, and we have a nice push going on bottom lane right now. ETC a little bit deeper than he probably should be, has to power slide away. Mid lane we have Zagara doing Zagara things with Malf pseudo supporting her. Creep is spreading all throughout this map, enabling both Vision and Zagara to move quicker and heal while standing on it. So bottom front wall is basically down. Lunara and Artanis did rotate in to try and effect a kill, but with that, oh yeah, there, Tychus is going to be killed. Thought maybe they'd be able to turn that around on the Artanis, but no. Li Ming came in and did a ton of damage and said, Bye-bye, Tychus. Zagara going up against Penguin Bob on that Chen is still pushing in and trying to take out that top cannon. Mid lane is basically even, and bottom lane is actually pushed in pretty deep. Front wall completely down, and we got some minions pushing in on that fort. And 10 has been achieved by TNG. We do see Mosh Pit, Twilight Dream, Maw. Ooh, there's a Mosh. That's a 3-man Mosh Pit followed up by Twilight Dream. Ooh, that's a lot of damage going out. Oh, and a deep swamp onto Zeratul. Not able to secure that kill, though. He is able to port his way out. So Mosh did secure a kill on Lunara, and Tychus has not decided which heroic ability he's going to go with yet. Moss still available, Void Prison still available, and whatever Tychus ends up picking. Still about 3/4 of a level until the guys from PBU are going to get their heroic abilities. Now it's a half a level. So Chen securing the top shrine, Malfurion securing the bottom shrine, and we should be looking to see a little fight mid maybe. Ooh, Zeratul rotated up, and that's going to be a dead Chen. Zeratul and Zagara getting together to kill that Chen. They are going to turn the top shrine blue, but Lunara is bottom turning the bottom shrine red. So even with the kill, it's not going to be enough to secure a Dragon Knight. In the meantime, it looks like Artanis did die middle, and the other guys from TNG are pushing in, trying to take down. Oh, nope, just the wall. And then we're going to get a 4-man rotation bottom lane. That's going to secure the bottom shrine for TNG. Zagara giving up a little bit of lane room to the Chen up top, but is she going to keep Chen off of the shrine long enough for someone to capture it or not? It does look like Zagara is not going to push in on that Chen, so she is going to give the top shrine over to PBU, and looking for a swap on Zagara as all 5 members of PBU rotated top, but we're not quite able to get that swap. However, we do have a fight forming because the rest of TNG just popped up, and a 2-man mosh pit and a nice cleanse to keep the mosh going into a silence, and that's going to be a dead Lunara. Chen using Keg to try and push around ETC, and Tychus possibly get a kill, but does not pick anything up there. Tychus deploys his laser drill, and we're going to have 1 kill for nothing. The rest of the team is going to kind of back out. VP and Moss still not being used, but Zagara under some pressure here. Still 4 people top lane for PBU against Zagara and now Malfurion. She may want to get to the safety of her gate, but ETC riding up and looking to get a kill on Artanis, who has been shrink raid thanks to the level 13 talents on the side of TNG. They do secure that kill, and Maw 2 more people. Li Ming able to port out immediately, and Rhaegar running out and Ghost Wolf Home is going to escape. That's going to give both shrines to TNG, though. And with nobody mid to stop this, I think we're going to see another Zeratul grabbing of the dragon. Shen trying to come in, but he's not going to get there in time. And it looks like TNG is going to go ahead and push this middle lane with their Dragon Knight. And split push, nope, looking to go bottom instead. And split push Zagara top lane. So Zagara is going to take out that top fort, no problem. ETC looking to get picked off here. Ooh, but power slides through the bush and escapes. So top fort's down. Bottom lane, Dragon Knight is on the keep. And that power slide there was because of Crowd Surfer. One of the better reasons to take that talent. The ability to escape through structures, or in this case, the wall of bushes. So ETC was pushed in pretty deep by Chen's Wandering Keg. Looks for a mosh under the keep and does get it, and that's going to be a dead Artanis and a really low Chen, but it does cost ETC his life because he was underneath that keep during that mosh pit. Chen really low, looking to dive in. Does get Ancestraled, but then Void Prison goes out, and it does capture the 3 surviving members, followed up by a Maw. So still 3 of them in there, and looks like we might get a kill on the Rhaegar, yes. Chen really low, Li Ming's at about half health, but Chen's gonna escape, and Li Ming might come in to start throwing some orbs down as TNG secures the first keep of the game. Ooh, Artan is looking for a deep swap on that Malfurion, but doesn't quite land it. And and TNG's gonna back out and steal PBU's Siege Giant camp. Secures it quickly, and Tychus is gonna go ahead and be back to base, refill his mana, and then probably go grab another camp somewhere, would be my guess. ETC and Zeratul are grabbing the camp, the Siege Giant camp on the side of TNG, to have that rotate in bottom lane as well. And then I would expect most of the team to rotate up and grab both Bruiser camps, because at this point PBU can't afford to let those siege camps come in bottom lane. They'll destroy the fountain and then go straight onto the core. So this is kind of going how I would expect at this point. TNG is going to continue to rotate around and grab more camps, possibly this other Bruiser camp on the side of PBU, or look for a kill here. That's a dead Lunara. Chen trying to make something happen with Wandering Keg, but that's not going to have any great effect here. ETC pushing a couple people back, looking to keep them from going through their wall into the safety of their base, but not able to quite secure that. The shrines are active now. Ooh, and a quick swap onto Zagara, but I think she's going to survive. Tychus going top, Zeratul going bottom, both capturing the shrines real quick, and it looks like Zagara might grab this shrine. I actually like that choice. I think she's a good one to grab it, but no, Zeratul is going to grab the Dragon Knight again. And let's see. At this point, I would expect the whole team to push together. Okay, are they going to bottom and try to core here? It does look like they're going to try to core here. Okay, they are. So 13-minute Dragon Knight and TNG looking to core here. Drill is out. Mosh Pit out, killing one. Maw grabbing another. Twilight Dream is out. Artanis should be dead there. Shrink Ray on the Chen, and a ton of damage going out. Core at 40%. And 2 people dead on the side of PBU. That should be game, yes.